I know that you have only just returned, but I need to ask you something. Will you help X and carry out the missions? It's my job. I am a Maverick hunter. I've been away for a while, but I'm ready to fight for peace. So yes, now we can select 0 for the stages. Now, the Nightmare Souls that Alia was mentioning, those are only dropped by those Nightmare robots that try to capture the Reploids. The more you collect, the higher that your Hunter rank goes for some reason. And that also affects your ability to equip parts. If you don't have a high ranking, you can't equip any parts. Now, eventually we're going to have to collect a whole lot if we want to be able to equip the maximum of 5 parts total. So it's going to take some time before we're able to equip a lot. Alright, so we got 0 from the stage. Now we're going to actually start going after the Mavericks. And the first one we're going for is at the Recycle Lab. Alright, let's head out. Metal Shark Player. It's a weird name. Now this is one of the only stages that actually has access to the ride armor. So you're gonna have to mind your head for this stage. Because it's a recycling center, these are basically compactors, and it's trying to crush all the garbage and stuff. Definitely don't want to be crushed if you can help it. Main thing with this stage is mainly just try to take your time, especially with the Nightmare robots around trying to kill the Reploids and stuff. But you know, this run is actually going to be kind of interesting for me, because I've never played the game with X's Ultimate Armor before. So, you know, it's new for me too. Now here we have to duck, otherwise we would definitely be crushed right here. I definitely remember this stage, because I died a lot here trying to rush through it. Yeah, there's so many areas where if you just try to rush through it, you're going to get yourself killed. So just do yourself a favor and take your time. Also, it should be noted that when you destroy a Nightmare robot, if you don't collect its Nightmare Soul, it'll soon reform into a Nightmare robot again. So collect them fast, otherwise they're going to respawn. Silly little Metars. Come here, you. Yeah, if you just kind of like inch forward just enough so that a Nightmare robot is within range of you, but not as close to a Reploid that's nearby, he'll go for you rather than the Reploid, which is what you want to happen. That way he doesn't get captured and transformed. Be quick here. Now we could keep going to the left, but unless we have a certain ability, we wouldn't be able to get past the Crusher in time to the alternate path. So for now, we're just gonna have to go this way. This path here will lead us to the Maverick. This time we have a conveyor belt to deal with as well. That was close. to use the compactor itself to get past these spikes. Like so. We're gonna have a small window to get past this next part here. Yeah, like so. Definitely duck here, or you'll get crushed. That's another scary part right there. Now, don't worry too much about collecting... Oh, darn it, I died. Now we have to start at the beginning of this area. I was gonna say, don't worry too much about collecting a whole lot of Nightmare Souls right now, because eventually we'll get to a point where we'll be able to... essentially be able to farm a whole bunch of them. So we'll collect what we can, but it's not a big deal to collect a huge amount right at the start. Also, once you've collected a Nightmare Soul for the first time in a stage, you can't collect any more. Unless you enter a different stage first and then come back here. It's kind of weird. You also miss your chance if the Nightmare Robot reforms into its robot form. You can't get it again after that as well. The stage is just so slow, and if you die, then you're right back to the beginning. Definitely have to scale along the wall here. Oops. Alright, this time we're gonna get past it. Yep, there we go. You just have to hold on to the right-hand side there, and then air dash once the ceiling's fully up again. Yay, we're past the compactor part. But now we have a mini-boss to fight. This weird-looking thing. Right now we can't hurt it. We have to wait a moment. Oh, now we got a duck, because he's trying to crush us. The heck was that? Oh, there we go, we got him. Goodbye to the mini-boss. Now it's time to face off with our first Maverick of the game. Hello, Metal Shark player. What are you up to? Instead of investigating the nightmare, you're manipulating it. It's strange that you are not affected by the nightmare. You have excellent DNA, don't you? I'd like to analyze your DNA once. How do you even know his name? So you're gonna get my DNA, are you? You're welcome to try. There we go, that got him. Goodbye, Metal Shark player. And we got a large Nightmare Soul for defeating him as well, which gives like 200 Nightmare Souls. Oh, another thing that should be noted, Nightmare Souls and Reploids rescued by one character don't affect the other. Like, if you're getting, like, let's see, if you get Energy Plus or Life Plus from rescuing Reploids, it only goes to the character that rescued them. So if we do it as X, it won't affect Zero at all. And, you know, vice versa. So we got Metal Anchor for winning. Right. So we got Life Up, Energy Up, Life Up, and Saber Extend skill. Metal Shark player and ex-investigator of Recycle Team. He studied recycling in order to create a new Reploid from parts of disposed Mavericks. His most important work was to analyze and control DNA data of the Mavericks. His analysis ability was so great that he succeeded in resurrecting dead Mavericks. Since DNA resurrection is explicitly prohibited, the law instantly dealt with him. Gate was also interested in DNA resurrection, so he encouraged him to collect the DNA data instead of stopping him. Metal Shark would have continued if Gate had stopped him. What? That's a weird way of phrasing it. Well, at any rate, that's our first Maverick defeated. Yep, destroyed by me. The experiment. Control all Reploids on Earth. Are you talking about Zero? Zero? It wasn't a trivial battle. God, this translation, man. It's something else. But I wonder what he would have needed Zero's body for. That's weird. Alright, so the next... Hold on, can I equip parts yet? No, not yet. My ranking isn't high enough. And I don't have any parts to equip anyway. Anyway, the next area we're going to is the Northpole Area. And here we'll be facing Blizzard Wolfang. Now we're gonna have to move quickly in this stage. Because there's a lot of areas where a bunch of falling ice boulders are going to try to crush us. Will you get out of my way? Just try to rush past this area if I can. Oh, never mind, we're stuck here. Okay, we got past it and made it to the checkpoint. That robot was in an annoying place. He's right. You had to wait for the ice blocks to stop before you could destroy it. Alright, let's proceed. To get past this area, we have to wait for these falling blocks and then use them as platforms. But their pattern is random. Okay, we made it past the first one. Wait, how did I die there? What? Were there spikes that I just didn't see? That was weird. I'm pretty sure I didn't get crushed to death. I'm confused. Oh boy, I'm gonna get crushed for sure now, because of this stupid pattern. There are spikes on the right-hand side of the wall there as well. There we go, that got us past that part. Now we have limited space to dodge past these ice blocks here. Again, the pattern is random. Oh, and I'm dead. But that's okay, since I rescued those Reploids. Oh, I didn't even save that one. This whole part's kind of dumb. Okay, I think this time that's all the Reploids accounted for from here. Well, for the time being, anyway. And now it's boss time. Now, we don't actually have this guy's weakness, but that's okay. Came back for this important mission. An error cost me my men and problems for Gate. To add to that disgrace, Reploid researchers trapped me and... Never mind, what's done is done. This is my mission. I'm sorry, but I will delete you, Maverick Hunter. Yeah, right. Bring it on, Blizzard Wolfgang. It's actually really easy to deal with if we just spam the Z-Saber. And goodbye to Blizzard Wolfgang. Got the Ice Burst weapon. A lot of the names in this stage, for whatever reason, are references to other Capcom games. Morrigan, Cody, Batsu, Data, Regina, Leon, Chun-Li, Sam. It's kind of funny. Blizzard Wolfgang, an ex-leader investigator of the Northpole Area. One day, his team members were attacked by Mavericks. Although Wolfgang was able to defeat the Mavericks, his team members were annihilated. Researchers who opposed Gate schemed to dispose of Wolfgang and took advantage of the incident. They made it look like an accident. Wolfgang was thrown into the cold sea. I did it, but I was deceived into doing it. What? Okay then, Aelia.